on the computer. I've had to reset over and over and over again. Every time I boot something up, I have to go and reset it, which is a little annoying. So we're building a map today. The map takes place in essentially a Mad Hatter. It's like a Mad Hatter map. So I need a table that is laid out with delicious cuts of meat. And there needs to be gold, and there needs to be a beach, and there needs to be a pond, or a pool, or a lake. So yeah. So let's jump into it. Let's see. Inkarnate has a new Discord server. Sounds cool. Everybody should have a Discord server. They're great. So let's go to create a map. All right. Now I tried watercolor on the last map I made, and I liked it, but I actually like the non-watercolor more. And truth be told, you could just use both. So it's whatevs. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do just a fantasy battle map 2.0. And we'll make it ultra 4K. We'll tell Inkarnate that we understand how dangerous that is. And we'll do it anyways. And then we'll make a fucking huge 40 by 40 map. And maybe we'll use it all, and maybe we won't. And we'll go ahead and create a map. And let's jump into this thing. Okay. It's a weird random background. I don't think I've used this since they updated to 2.0 for a battle map. I think I went and did the other one. Alright, so masking. I don't necessarily need masking this time around, so I might just clear all that out. Alternately, I could use masking to create the edge of the lake, but then I won't be able to paint the gradients for the sand in the water. So I think I'm just going to delete all the masking for this map. Sometimes masking is useful, sometimes it's not. So I'm just going to get rid of all this masking. Masking basically is like there's two layers laid on top of each other. All right. Cool. So we got that taken care of. Let's see. This is described as a crystalline lake with a sandy beach, and on that sandy beach is a Mad Hatter-esque tea party with table laden with meats. So, let's grab some water. Oh my. Some pretty cool looking water textures here. Again, I don't think I've used this since they updated to 2.0. Or maybe I'm just getting the watercolors. I'm not sure. Alright, so yeah, we'll just start painting in some lovely lake. Also keep in mind that with advanced settings, you could change just about anything now. So if I'm like, that's cool, I like that color, but I wish it was more saturated, you could just go in here and like saturate it. You could be like, hey, I really like the texture, but I want it to be a different color. You could change that stuff too, which is pretty neat. So if I wanted to go for a more blue, I could bring it up like that. If I wanted it to be a dimmer lake or a brighter lake. Since we want a crystalline lake, I'm going to pump the brightness up pretty high. And the saturation. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice crystalline lake. Alright. We're going to... I feel like I should let like Peanut teach an Inkarnate series. I feel like since he retired from adventuring, that's something that would probably make him very happy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this crystalline lake. There we go. Alright. And I think that's good for now. And then we need, let's see, some grass maybe? Let's see. Fantasy battle maps. We can also turn on watercolor battle maps for some other options. Alright. And let's see. These grasses are very detailed. So if we want something that's a little bit less detailed, where would we go? Feywild textures. I think I'm going to actually use those. because we need to have a lot of gold in this area. What do we got here? Leaves and flowers, moss texture, swampy water. All right, dirt with roots. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the watercolor grass. Yeah, that works pretty good. I'm gonna make the size on it a bit smaller so it repeats a bit more frequently. There we go. And I'm just doing everything with a mouse too. I know there's people that when they do their maps, they use like a tablet or stylus or whatever, and I'm sure that would be a really smart way to do it. But I don't. There's also, you don't even have to use the brush. You could draw a shape and then fill the shape. And polygon tool, fill that. But this is fine. All right. So let's go back into textures. And let's see. Put a little bit of this. We're going to go to filter. And we're going to try to change the color here to be a little less nightmarish. Maybe? Maybe not. Alright. I also have this option, which is just straight colors, which is kind of cool for if you actually wanted to like hand paint, which is neat. Let's see. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start putting some grass down. I'm going to lower the opacity on the grass so that it lays out, there we go, over the green that we put down so that we get kind of a faint variance in color. There we go. And we've got, I don't know, Final Fantasy 12 music on in the background because I fell asleep waiting for the stream to start. My pugs tackled me on the couch and put me to sleep. So I'm a little tired. All right. And remember, in nature, nothing is perfect, right? Like, things that are perfect in nature are going to make your adventures very suspicious. So it's okay to have things be messy and asymmetrical and different sizes and things like that. Otherwise, your players will get sus. They will get sus real quick. All right. Now we're going to go in here and change the size again to make it smaller. And let's see, maybe we'll change the hue a little bit. There we go. And we'll just layer some of these smaller, yellower shades on top of what we already have. Now, yeah, you could paint. You can get brushes together and do this in Photoshop. But the cool thing about a program like Inkarnate is they already have all the tools set up for you. But, I mean, if you have Photoshop and you're willing to put in the time and follow the tutorials and stuff, you can get a very similar, if not better, situation. But you will have to put in a lot of work and money to get all the different brushes and tools that you need, plugins and whatnot, mod that thing up. But that's how, you know, a lot of the map makers do it, is they build their own brushes. You know, they make an amazing set of walls, and then they're able to use those walls over and over and over again. So it's very similar to Inkarnate. So I do like how Inkarnate is very, very generous with their licensing, which is always nice. So that's why you do see a lot on like Reddit, for example, when we go over maps from Reddit, you see a lot of stuff from Reddit where people have used Inkarnate to make maps. So, all right, then we got grass with dirt. That might be kind of cool. Mix things up a little bit. So I'll start adding a couple patches here and there. All right. Let's see. we may also want to look at grid too before we go too much further into this. Let me add some more variation here. Okay. There we go. And see, by using a lower opacity and changing our brushes a little bit at a time, we're getting like some really nice variance here on the map. Instead of it just looking like the same repeating texture over and over again. It is pretty much the same texture over and over again, but by mixing things up, we can sort of change that stuff around. Let's see. You can also, with placement, for example, we could rotate the entire brush, which is another way to add some variance. So now, if we did use this brush a bunch, it would lay out those patches of dirt and those flowers in a slightly different direction, a slightly different way, which would add a bit more variation what we got. So you do little things like that. You tweak the brush a little bit, use it, you tweak the brush a little bit, use it, and you're going to start getting a lot more variation out of the few brushes that you have. So, but they do let you import your own brushes as well. So if you do have some cool swatches that you want to use, repeating textures, stuff like that, they do let you bring those in yourself. So, all right, before I go adding the beach where the water and the land are gonna kind of start gradually having a gradient where they meet, I want to figure out how big the map is. Now, there's probably going to be a fight here, so which is part of why I'm building a map for it. So we want to make sure that it's a big enough map. So this is a 40 by 40, which is a pretty damn big map. If you go any bigger than 40 by 40, you start rewarding the ranged attackers significantly, and you start punishing the melee people. But at the same time, a smaller map does reward higher level spellcasters because their AoEs and their crowd control and stuff like that. You know, so 50 by 50 is about as big as you want to go for an encounter map, in my opinion, unless you're going for a huge, big scale battle. 40 by 40 gives everybody enough room to teleport around, to do a lot of cool stuff, so I think we'll stick with 40 by 40. We'll leave the grid turned on for now to guide us. Alright, so let's go back to our painting tool. Also, if anybody has any questions about, I don't know, anything that we're doing, throw it up into chat, and I'll keep checking Discord to see if I could answer any questions. Alright, I'm turning on all the old brushes also, because I don't feel like they were bad, and I'm looking for a good sand. I know that they have a nice HD sand up here for the desert, but this is going to be like a beach. It is described as a sandy beach, though. So maybe we'll start with just a color of sand, and then we'll go from there. All right. So just going to lay this down over the top where the two different colors are going to meet. So we're going to get sand on both. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, let's lay down this base color first, and then we'll lighten up the desert sand and see if that works. We could also adjust the angle of the brush so that it kind of matches the edge of the lake. Here we go. And thanks to opacity on the brush, you can see that we're able to make the sand look like it is kind of slowly overtaking the grass and vice versa, and also the water. There we go. All right, good. And to zoom out, I'm just using the middle mouse wheel and zooming out that way. All right, cool. All right, let's jump in, and we'll try to use this HD desert sand. If it's a little too much, we'll try something else. There is this basic sand right here that doesn't have as much dune action going on, so maybe we'll try that. Let's go to filters, and we will adjust. We'll adjust the saturation to make it a little bit whiter and brighter. There we go. All right. And we'll just start layering that over what we already have. And I will be going back through and putting the water back on top of the sand and the grass back on top of the sand as well. So let's see. Yeah, I think this is all right. I'm still not getting the sandy vibe. I mean, obviously this is sand, but I'm still not getting the sandy vibe. So let's try the desert, see how it looks. All right. We're going to lower the saturation a little bit, so it's a little bit whiter. There we go. And for placement, for size, we could make it bigger. There we go. And we can rotate it so it kind of matches the coastline a bit. There we go. Let's see what we get with this. Oh, look at that. There we go. Starting to get some nice, just small, little small bits of sand, of dunes there. There we go. And we could rotate it again since we're kind of turning a bit. There we go. Match the coastline. And then straighten it out. There we go. All right. Yeah, I like that. That definitely has kind of a sandy beach vibe to it. All right. We'll go ahead and save it because we have 535 changes we haven't saved. Let's put golden garden. All right. This is for a specific scene that I don't want to talk about too much in detail because I don't want to spoil it. There's not going to be like any hidden traps on it or anything, but you know, it is going to be for one of my campaigns. So it's either Skull and Shackles, Gothic Horror, or one of the two Odyssey games. Yeah, the saving time is when you're working in 4K HD, it is it's real. It's real. It's one of those grab a drink situations. All right. So we got the water here, and I'm going to put the water back. There we go, on top of the sand. Ah, there we go. That's nice. There we go. Right? Yeah. That's all I need is another nap. And then we're gonna go ahead and go with this dirt grass to sort of finish it up here, where it's growing out over the sand a little bit. There we go. Lovely. All right. So now that that's taken care of, we can start putting down the stamps. So we'll go to our stamp tool, and let's see. Ooh, wait. There was one thing I wanted to do. Hold on. How do I get out of this? I guess I got to pick something before I could leave. Let's put some of these pond lilies down. That'll be fun. All right. How big are you, pond lilies? Oh, you're huge. Okay, that's tremendous. There we go. And let's see. Is there only one option? No, there's 8. Okay, so we're going to turn on random rotation, and we will also turn on what else do we got here? Random stamps. There we go. All right, so we'll put these maybe over here. And Does it also randomize the size? I could have sworn that was the thing that it did also. Maybe not, though. All right. There we go. So we'll put a bunch of these down. All right. And we may or may not keep those. Let's go back to painting real quick, because there was that fey coloration thing I wanted to try out. Where is it? There we go. So let's see. What's the size look like? Okay. Right about there. Yeah, that looks good. And I want this to be obnoxiously bright. There we go. And saturated. Yeah, there we go. All right. And I have the opacity kind of low on this, so I have to hit the same area with the brush over and over again to bring out that kind of shine. And that's okay, because I don't want it uniformly everywhere. And where I want it the brightest, I just keep going over it. Hey, what's up, Dom? There we go. Oh yeah, I guess this is a Paradise Vale map too, if I think about it. Because there's certainly a use for it in Paradise Vale. All right. There we go. Lots of these kind of sparkly golds. And it gives the impression of flowers, but you can also just describe it as like motes of light if you wanted to. Now, of course, if you're running this out of Foundry, you just make beautiful sparkling motes of light appear in any color you want. But this kind of goes with it. So, you know, you've got them static on the ground and otherwise. Oh, nice. How did you make Bunny Cam? All right. Yeah, that works good. Okay, now we'll go back to stamps. All right, the main thing that we need here is a big-ass table. Okay, so I guess I can search the assets and try to find a table. It has to be a big old table. Dwarven table, 2 options, round and square. I'm actually kind of into this table. It would need to be significantly larger, though. Let's see if we can make this look nice. Let's see. What? That's amazing. I don't even know how you guys are doing that. Alright. Let's see. We're going to scale this thing up. And we want it to be about, like, so. But to get that real Alice in Wonderland vibe, we need it to be very long. So let's see what we could do about that. 20 feet across is pretty significant, but... Like, I feel like the texture is going to stretch at a certain point and start to look bad. That's not too bad, though. Alright, now can we mess with the colors on this? Okay. And let's see. Oh. Okay. Could bring the gold out quite a bit. Make it shiny. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't think we could stretch this table anymore, or for fear of it starting to look ridiculous. I mean, it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's a 60-foot long table. That's a pretty long table, you know? It's pretty long. All right. And let's see. We got to raise the layer up. I think the hotkey, if I'm remembering, is Control and up or down arrow. There we go. So we'll raise that up above the grid. Now, you can only go 5 above the grid. And then I think you can tell it where to put the grid at, too. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, we can set the grid to be incredibly low if we wanted to. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. So then we could put the table right around 0. Okay, nice. And I do love how it drops, like a drop shadow, automatically on the map. It's pretty neat. If you bring your own stamps in, if you have like asset packs from like Tom Cartos, for example, is a great person on Patreon to get map assets from. You can import those, and then it will automatically add shadows for you, which is really, really cool. But it gives you the option to turn those shadows off because some people's stuff comes with it already. So just keep in mind, if you're using other people's assets to build your map outside of the ones that Inkarnate provides, you can't sell them or use them without permission from the people that you got the stuff from. I think Tom Cardos' stuff you can use pretty easily, but he because he makes it available for programs like Dungeon Draft and stuff. But I think you'd have to check with him anyways. I can't speak for him on that. So let's see. I did get to reach out to Z from Cze Peku Maps and ask if I could finally share out those custom modifications I did to their maps. And they said yes, so that was pretty cool. So I shared those out on a couple of the Discords I'm in. All right, so we've got the table. Now we need chairs. So back to the stamp tool, and here we go. Table, and now we need a chair. Obviously, the temptation would be to go with the dwarven chairs to match the dwarven table, but to go with sort of a Mad Hatter theme, right? We should probably have different chairs of different sizes and varieties, I'm thinking. We also want to make the chairs lower than the table, and the different sizes is important as well, because different people are going to sit at this table. So I'm just going to kind of go through here. I'm trying to remember what the... yeah, hold down Shift and mouse wheel to change the size. So there we go. But yeah, to capture that sort of Mad Hatter Tea Party, we're going to do different size chairs. There we go. And it's one of those things that they somehow impossibly all fit at the table properly, you know? And if we wanted to, we could use this same one again. And again, using the advanced feature, we could go in and just change the color of the chair. So, oh, we need this chair to be green and not so bright. There we go. Cool. All right, so we'll do like that. And that's my goal here, is just to go through and grab a bunch of random ass chairs and put them all down. Now, it would be way easier if we didn't have to do it this way. We could just pick one chair and make them all uniform and just pump them out. But I hope this kind of creates the look I'm going for of a weird Mad Hatter Tea Party. And we need to pick a chair for the host. I'm kind of digging the steampunk Chesterfield chair. There we go. It seems very meta, but a lot of stuff in my games has a very meta, like Deadpool vibe to it. So, kind of digging it right there. And so it doesn't, so it stands out a bit more. Let's go ahead and change the color. And we'll make it kind of a golden chair. There we go. Nice. A lot of people, including myself, didn't realize or don't realize that you can go to advanced settings and tweak all the stuff that you're working with in this program. So at first I was very disappointed. I was like, there's just only so many stamps, and I have to go get all my own stamps and stuff. But once I figured out that I was able to kind of customize and change things, um, it really opened up the program for me as far as what I could and couldn't do. So, all right, there we go. When you are rotating, you can hold down Shift, and that will rotate it in increments that sort of snap, which is nice. There we go. Actually, put the chair like that. All right, we got some more chairs here. It's kind of a ridiculous chair. I like it. Looks like a dude and his dog are gonna solve a fucking mystery when they sit in this chair. Let's see. Put that right here. Okay. And let's see, what else? We could probably put a pillow down. Oh, here's a chair made of ice. Okay. Hype. All right, put an ice chair. Like that. And ooh, we could use this to do let's see, put this one down, rotate it. And we could change the color to make it look like it's made out of emeralds, diamonds, whatever we want. Let's see, gold. Oh, there we go. Kick up that saturation, kick up that brightness, and we just made a gold chair. Sweet. Right, the ice chair. Let's see. What else we got? Train chair and a train bench. Okay. All right, so we'll do that, and I think we'll even make it wider. There we go. Nice. Okay. And we got a rustic Nordic chair. Okay. We'll just plop that down. We'll make this small too. There we go. I say small, but I mean these are 5-foot tall, 5-foot chairs. So, D&D world is almost as weird as World of Warcraft world as far as like the size and shape of objects. There we go. And do we have a stool? Put a stool down. Yeah, we do. All right. Put this little vanity stool. Oop. And we'll put this rustic Nordic stool. There we go. And we need one more chair. Let's see. We'll make that one a pillow. A fluffy pink pillow. There we go. Lovely. It's a little low res. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they could, at this point in the adventure, stealing a gold share would hardly be the worst thing that they could do to the economy. All right, that looks great. I'm going to hit save and age up a couple of years while I wait for it to save. It's just taking its time. No big deal. It'll be done someday. Well, we're halfway there. It's exciting. So, the table is described as being laden with plates of thick cuts of meat. So, I'm going to have to dig deep and find lots of plates and platters full of meat and line the table with that. And then we're going to add a bunch of trees and flowers around the area, try to make it look very beautiful, kind of capture sort of a fae vibe that's going on here. Yeah. But so far, so good. Let's go to table clutter. Let's see. Could we just look up plates? We can. Elven wall with gold plating. That actually sounds pretty dope. And let's see. Elven cutlery. Which of you is the fanciest of plates? It is you. But we want to do random, I think, to sort of capture that rando vibe. All right, so let's do it. You get a big old plate. No. There we go. And you get a big old plate. You get this plate, and you can have this plate. There you go. And you get this little plate. And it's supposed to be randomly generated. I feel like, well, I mean, random is random, so I guess I'm just getting the same one over and over again. All right, plate, plate, plate. There we go. I kind of like the idea of this big ass chair having a little tiny plate. It's really cute. All right, plate, plate. Lovely. All right. Then we're gonna go back in, and we're gonna look for cutlery. Is that? There's no way that there's cutlery. Wooden cutlery set. Aw, it's adorable. It has a little knife and fork and shit. Wow. All right. Let's see. Fork. Nope. Knife. All right. We got plenty of knives. Okay. Let's see. We got meat. We have a big ass slab of meat. And quote unquote hunk of meat. Alright, we also have hashtag food it's suggesting. Alright, 104 items for hashtag food. Yeah, lots of meat. So we're going to need to put down some platters then. Alright. So let's go back to our elven stuff. And I think this was my favorite plate. So I'm going to put him over here. And I'm going to elongate it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's not too bad. And we'll put that platter right there. Okay. And we'll put this platter right here. Okay. And like that. Nice. Alright. And now it's time for the foods. Okay, so we need this ginormous chicken. Look at the size of this fucking chicken. This chicken needs to be bigger. There we go. Yes. Let's see. Raise this up another level. Plop it down. Oh, so beautiful. And there's a Foundry mod called What You See Is What You Smell. And so we just make sure we have that installed. And then when the players look at the food, their computer will actually spray out like an aerosol. And they'll be able to smell the food. No, that's not true. But I wouldn't doubt that Foundry has a mod like that. I'm just saying. All right, let's put a basket of grapes. There we go. Those are really nice looking grapes. Holy shit. Okay, what else we got? Some apples. That's nice. Throw some apples down here. Hey, this asshole over here didn't get a plate. Hey, what's up with that? Alright, let's go and make sure that they have a plate. Elven plates. There we go. Yeah, not setting the table right. I'm going to drag it down, I think. I should be able to do that. Oh, I have to manually do it. Okay, so I'm going to hold it and do Control and lower it down to the plate level. Nice. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Let's see. We're gonna put this big ass lobster down. Yeah. This lobster can go right here. It's a little big. There we go. At a certain point, on the HD maps, you just lose what you had going on. We're gonna put this lewd ass eggplant. That's important. So I'm just gonna put this lewd ass eggplant down. Nice. Oh man, 3 different lewd ass eggplants. Whew. We got to put them all down. All right. There you go. All right. And let's see. All the foods. All the foods. We need big old slabs of meat. All right. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do one of those things, you know, like where there's so much meat that they have to like put slabs of it like over and over again. That's what we're going to do. There we go. And this person can have a big old honk of steak right there. Okay. And let's see. We need some chiz. Throw some chiz down there. Okay. This person gets 1 giant piece of cheese. And let's see. Oh, yeah, an entire fucking pig? For sure. It's a big pig. He'll go like that. Ooh, I feel like I want the pig to go last because I want to put a bunch of other food on the plate with the pig. So let's put a bunch of these tomatoes on the plate. Oh yeah, definitely randomly stamped up tomatoes. So there we go. Tomatoes. All right. And then banana. That's just a straight up banana. All right, I'm going to put that on somebody's plate. Here's your banana. There we go. And a gravy boat? Fuck yeah. All right, put the gravy boat down. Mm-hmm. All right. And we just got a box of squids. It says crates filled with food. There are 2 crates. Oh, damn, that is a lot of meat. And this is full of squids. I don't know who gets a box of squids to eat, or if it's appropriate for the table. We'll just put an actual squid down. Pies? Okay, sure. This person will get the little tiny pie. There you go. Ah, here we go. Carrots. Nice. So we'll put those down as well. These will be giant World of Warcraft sized carrots. There we go. Alright, now we can put the piggo down. Let's see. Pig, pig, pig. There he is. Beautiful. Oh, alright. What else do we got? We gotta get this squid on the table somehow. I think I'll just slap it down on this plate. Yeah, that works. So what are we gonna put it at? We need a bed of something. We'll put the squid on a bed of fish? Breads? Squid on bread? Squid on crabs? Squid on squid action? Pumpkin? What? Yeah, someone gets a pumpkin for sure. Here you go. You have to eat this pumpkin. Alright. Let's see. Is this just a straight up chain of sausages like from a cartoon? Oh, that's amazing. Alright. Okay. We're just gonna pull one of these things. Just a big coil of sausages. There we go. Lovely. Okay. And then sitting in the middle of all those sausages will be this crab. Delicious. All right. Let's see. Eggs? Sure. Yeah, you can have some eggs. Giant fucking eggs. There you go. All right. And let's see. What is that? Just a straight up dead bird? Oh, is this a shark? Yes. Okay. This motherfucker right here, he gets the whole shark. So we're just going to put a shark. Good. And let's see. Just a random big ass piece of meat. Good. All right. Yeah, this is coming along pretty good. This person gets an entire basket of fish. There we go. And oh, we got random sausages. So we'll just put random sausages all over the table. There we go. That looks really gross. So when I was a kid and I was backpacking across Europe, we had a very traumatic experience involving a ghost train. I'm not going to tell the story about the ghost train, but when we survived the ghost train, we arrived in Amsterdam, and normally we would sleep on like benches and hostels, things like that. But we were so excited to be alive that we spent a lot of money staying in a very fancy boat-tel. And when we awoke the next day, we had an amazing breakfast, like at this boat-tel in Amsterdam, and I remember the pile of sausages, breakfast sausages, and it was not unlike what we are building on this plate right now. It was phenomenal. Yeah. Anyways, just a weird random story. Okay. Let's see. And we still got to get our friend the octopus on the table somewhere. I'm just going to put it across both of these plates. Lovely. And let's mix it up. We'll just put this fucking human skull down. Yeah, that works. We'll just do a plate of human skulls. Okay. There we go. This is where the Warhammer 40k kid has to sit. They can only eat skulls. Alright. And let's see. I guess we'll just put some grapes. Oh, some big-ass grapes. Okay. This is obviously a tapas situation, okay? Just in case you're wondering what the hell's going on here. This is tapas. Everybody just passes and shares with everybody else. Bones for the Bone Throne. That actually sounds very marketable. Let's see. Let's try to change the pie without it looking kind of dumb. The problem is we can't just change the red part. We have to change everything. We'll just leave a regular pie. That's fine. Alright. I think that we have put enough food on the table. So now we need to put bowls of wine. Which is not an option. What about wine? Wine glass? Maybe? You could probably pass as bowls. Oh, they're actually see-through. That's kind of hype, actually. Alright. This guy got a big one. There we go. Huh, that is really cool, actually. put these down wherever there's still room. All right. I think that's a delicious looking table, and I definitely am getting some really weird Mad Hatter vibes from it, which was the goal. All right, let me save it. All right, now we have to add the garden part of it. So we're going to go around and just start throwing a shitload of plants down. So it's basically like we're playing The Sims now. So anytime you're playing The Sims and you feel like you need to be good at interior decorating, just throw a shitload of plants in there. That's what we're going to do for our map. Right? Yeah, this is it's definitely the banquet that a extra dimensional creature would set out hoping to impress people, right? I feel like this covers everything. All right. So now we're going to put down a bunch of flowers. No? There's got to be some flowers here. Oh, we still doing hashtag food is the problem. All right. Elven flower pots. That's kind of weird. Okay, we'll do that then. These will be at height 0. And we'll do random, and we'll just start throwing some of those down. There we go. Okay. Not even sure what's going on with that thing. Okay. Like that. Got some more of this weird gold stuff, which is good, because we want lots of weird gold stuff. Okay. I could have sworn there were a lot more plants than this, though. Let's take a look at our stamps again. Yeah, we got swamp fronds. We've got plants. It's just called plants. Okay, what is this? Starfish. All right. A lot of times, especially with Fae stuff, you can get away with using weird undersea coral and stuff like that as plants. We got sewer plants. What do we got here? Desert plants. Okay. So I guess the keyword here is plants. What's this? Fire effect, glowing effect, snow, sparks, explosions. Okay. Okay. Interesting. What are you? Elven lantern lights. I feel like those are going to be useful. Alright, let's grab some of those. Yeah, those will be useful. Alright, so we'll do... let's see, random. And we'll just put a bunch of them down and see what we get. Okay, that's the same one. Alright, what are you doing? You just sort of a light. I'll throw you over there for now. Okay, another one of these. Okay, put that like right there. Ooh, that one looks really cool. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to those. Let's see. Treasure, dead people, switches, crystals. Yeah, I guess plants is the key word we need. Show me all of the plants. There we go. Okay, forest floor plants. Great. Let's start with that. Alright. And you can see that the map is so big that I thought I had lots of content, but it actually would have gone all the way down here. So I probably could have gone and added even more stuff. So, all right. All right, we're gonna go to stamp and go back to plants again. And we're gonna go with forest floor plants, and we're just gonna hold down the button, and that will allow us to paint with the stamp, which is awesome. And so it will randomly change out the stamp and randomly change the stamp as we go, which is pretty neat. Go. Now we could go in here and adjust the hue a little bit to get some alternating colors. So again, we're getting more mileage out of the same stamp that we already used. Let's see. There we go. All right. Switch to this brighter one. There we go. All right. Do some of that. There we go. Okay. So now we'll go in and grab, let's see. These vines will be good for sort of ground cover. So I'm going to go to a lower layer and start putting these down as well. There we go. And that immediately kind of adds some bracken to the scene, which is cool. Gives it that sort of overgrown, wild vibe. Okay. And for this, we can go in and change the color and texture as well, if we wanted to do that. All right, that's looking pretty good. What else do we got that could be on the ground? We got some ferns and some palm trees. We don't really need the palm trees. What are you? Desert plants. Kind of sad, sparse-looking plants. So we could put you at the same layer that we put the vines. There we go. There we go. And again, this is just to give sort of the sense that you are fenced in by nature. It's not a wall, right? But it is sort of this is where you need to be. This is where the fight is taking place, kind of situation. All right, we're going to go to the flowering plants now. There we go. And they are very big. Like, incredibly big. So let's scale those down. There we go. All right. And we're going to go up a layer. There we go. And just start adding these everywhere. Nice. Okay. All right, that's pretty good so far. All right, I think we can go ahead and look at, wow, sewer wall mushrooms. Those actually look great. Let's see. We want some trees. Yeah, here we go. We'll go with these guys. And I'm going to change the hue on these trees because I want them to be a little bit more gold. So let's see what we could do about that. I mean, they're kind of coming in gold already, but I don't know if we can get it to come in more gold. There we go. Yeah, I think that's working. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And so I'm going to make these bigger. There we go. And we're going to go up another layer. Maybe two, because these are some big trees. Yeah, we'll do all the way up to 4. There we go. And there we go. Nice. All right. This is just, again, to sort of create the feeling that this is a wild place. There are trees, there is nature all around you, that kind of thing. All right. Yeah. Overall, not bad. Not bad. Okay. So, we're going to go back to the paint layer now. And we're going to start adding like a path, I think. That'll be kind of cool. So I kind of like this path. Let's see how we can make it look. Let's see. How do you come in on the table? Oh, you're huge. Okay, so that's bad. All right. I'll go ahead and save because we want to lose all the plants we just planted. I figure they'll be let in from the south along the lake. That'll be kind of cool. Because they are going to be invited here. It's not like they were brought here to, you know, or against their will. Yeah. Saving. That's what it's doing. Saving it out. Yep. Making those saves. Saving. Yep. The saving icon looks at you and you look back at it. All right. So we need to make this much smaller, I think. I don't think I'll be able to match it perfectly to the grid, but that kind of goes with the feel of this map. So let's see what we can do. We'll lower our brush size and start putting down this old busted path. There we go. Not 100% I want to do this, but we'll see. There we go. Because what we can do now is we make it so that there's like vines and stuff sort of growing around this broken, these broken bits. I feel like I could have done more with the gold here. I could have really pumped the brightness on the gold. Oh, man. Yeah, that would have been really cool. All right, we'll go over it again. There we go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that works. I don't know. Do we want there to be some busted ass floor underneath the table? Kind of hinting that there used to be something great here and now there's not. I kind of like that idea. All right. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Okay, so, now along the edge of this path, we need something that looks like the rock is being reclaimed by the grass. So we need like a crumbly... Yeah, this will work. All right. So let's take a gander at what we could do here. Okay. Kick the saturation up or down. That's fine. Brightness. Contrast. Yeah, there we go. And I guess we'll make them a little bit smaller. There we go. Maybe even smaller than that. Let's see. All right. And we'll zoom in real close here and see what we can get to happen. All right, I'm going to turn the opacity up there so we can kind of see. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. Kind of gives the feeling like there was something here before and then now it's not. I don't know. I mean, we did save it, so I guess if it's terrible, I could just, I don't know, pull the plug on my Chrome browser, go back. I don't know how far back their undo goes. Busted. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you feel like the floor should be above the stones where it's broken? I was trying to get like the feel like the floor was there first and then like the grass like overtook the floor. I don't know. I mean, it definitely adds a lot more interest to the map, which I kind of like. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. I could have sworn there was... Yeah, here we go. We got moss, so we could do something with this. Alright, let's see. Alright. And then we'll have... Yeah, there we go. The moss is what's going to, I think, bridge the stone construction and the grass itself. There we go. Also, we haven't gone and added any shading yet, so we're going to go in and dingy stuff up as well. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll kind of have it growing out from the forest as well. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. There we go. All right, and I'll probably rotate the brush real quick because we've been using it in that direction a lot, so it's going to start to look repeated. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Actually, now that it's got the moss growing over it, I really am kind of getting... I'm liking it quite a bit. Yeah, I feel like the moss helps kind of tell the story that we're reclaiming whatever was here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move this back. There we go. And we'll move this back. There we go. Still not sure about this lantern situation over here. Might be kind of cool to put them on top of the lily pads. Like, that could be kind of cool. Put that. Yeah, there we go. And let's see. This can just go here. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And we'll put this out on a lily pad as well. I don't even know if I want to keep the lily pads, but we'll see. I mean, I feel like it breaks up the monotony of the water a little bit. Gives a little bit of like a nature vibe out there. Maybe we'll just be a little bit more hands-on about where they lay out. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see. Anything else that we need on this map? No, I think we're good. I could probably just use it as is. I could go in and start adding some lighting variations. I could also get closer to the beach and try to mess with the sand a little bit more, but let's see. Filter, saturation. Oh, no, this has little plants and shit on it. I don't want to do that down by the beach. Maybe a couple. Yeah, there we go. In case the shoreline was looking a little too clean, I guess. There we go. All right. One of the things I like about this particular texture pack for Inkarnate is it does look a lot like afternoon maps, and I am a very big fan of afternoon maps. So, all right. Cool. So now we'll go back to the stamps, and we're gonna go to. Do we need any more trees? I think we're good on that. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I wanted to see if there were any columns. Pillars? No. There's no columns and no pillars. That's kind of wild. Oh, are we still only showing a certain thing here? Do I have like a... Oh, reset. There we go. I feel like we're still searching for only plants or something. Alright, let's see. Expand all? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, there's more of these golden vines. I actually want to use these. Okay, so let's use them. There we go. I kind of want to make the golden vines growing along the path. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. All right. Yeah. All right. something Inkarnate bugs out, and you can search everything, or you gotta lock a specific search. Gotta close map and reopen. Ah, okay. Yeah, that seems to be what's happening, because I'm not asking for plants anymore, and it's like, I've got plants, bro. So many. It's like, yep, you sort of do. I mean, I wouldn't say it's so many, but you definitely have plants. Alright. Yes. This is a lovely place for a Fey picnic. Can I make these more golden? Oh, I can. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Ooh, that looks slick. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah. Alright. That's looking pretty neat, actually. I feel like the vines are a little distracting, but not necessarily bad. Hmm. There's definitely too many back here. But that's okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. Cool. Let's see. If they're not going to let me search anymore for stamps, I guess... Let's see. Try one more time. Pillar? No. Okay. So what we'll do then is... Oh, hashtag forest is still there. Get rid of that shit. Alright. So now we should be able to look at pillars. Okay. There's no, like, fallen pillars, huh? All these pillars are upright. Alright. Close that out then. I have some fallen pillars that I could upload. I guess we could do that real quick. Alright, so we're going to upload. And let's see. Choose image. And we'll go and track down some pillars. Where would they be? Pillars, plinths, and columns. That sounds about right. And I want some busted ass pillars. So yeah, that's definitely a busted ass pillar. Okay. And let's see, this is pillar broken. That's pillar broken. All right. Bring it in at the full size. And go. So we'll do pillar broken 01. Okay. And then we will upload. And we'll do this guy, I guess. Looks good. And this will be pillar broken 02. All right. And it's so tiny. Oh my god. All right. let's hope it still looks okay. Ugh, no, it's too... Oh, there it goes. Alright, just had to load, I guess. Now, I want this to be very white, so how do I do that? Saturation would go down, brightness would go up. There we go. Okay, so do like that, and then we would need to add shadow, so we'll do object cast shadows. Nice. All right. And then we got this other busted pillar. Put it over there. It's a little out of focus. There we go. Yeah. Brightness. There we go. Okay. I guess we'll put this all the way down so it's under the plants. There we go. Sadly, these are not the same kind of column, so I guess we're going to have to add even more to our stamp library. All right, that's fine. All right. We need a busted column. Let's see. You here? Are you the right color? Or the right design? Let's find out. No, I think I tried that one already. Yeah. I wish there was a better way to manage these assets. I mean, I could just close them after I upload them if they're the wrong one, so I guess there is kind of a way to do it. Let's see. We could do extra large icons. That might help. There we go. Okay, so let's do this guy. Yeah. Alright. Save stamp. Pillar broken 3. Alright. Put that guy out. There we go. And we'll match this up by doing saturation down, contrast up, brightness up. There we go. Nice. Okay, that works. And we'll grab... Is there just some plinths that don't have anything on them? Like a busted plinth. Let's see. Or busted pillars that don't have plinth parts. That'd be useful too. Doesn't look like it. Alright. So we'll go ahead and grab this then. Yeah. Why didn't it grab it? Go ahead and grab this guy. Alright, save stamp. There we go. Pillar plinth 01. I think that's an I in plinth instead of a Y. Probably. Alright. Yeah, that works. And we could just put that there. And it needs shadows, saturation down, brightness up, contrast up. There we go. Alright, so we're down at the bottom here on these plinths, and that's totally okay too. I'm not 100% sold on these plinths, I'll be honest. I like the busted ass pillars for sure. Not totally sold on having the other plinths there though. Let's see. All right, and then we can move these over. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it a lot more now. All right. Okay. I like it. I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Busted columns? Okay, I'll check. Let's see. There's definitely a lot going on here. Concrete wall. Yeah, because if I could find plinths that kind of match their style a little bit better, it wouldn't be bad to use those. Let's see. Close this out. Let's try... I doubt plinth is going to show up besides what we put in. Alright, so we're going to put column. Nope. Pillar. Wall was definitely getting us some results. But all the pillars here... let's see. Ruin? Nah. Okay. Well, this actually isn't too bad to get some rocks kind of tossed in there as well. Okay, let's see. Saturation down. Brightness up. Ah, that actually is adding a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we're going to try to throw down some lights. So even though we can do all the lighting we need in Inkarnate, or not, sorry, Inkarnate, in Foundry. So we have these light effects now, which is pretty badass. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. This one seems a lot more diffused. All right, we'll grab this one. There we go. Sweet. And I'll actually probably just keep it with this kind of nice golden color it has. There we go. Ooh, wow. That actually looks really cool. Okay. There's another one there. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Wow. All right. I like that. So now I definitely want to add some more lanterns to the scene. Oh, yeah, around the lilies we could add some fireflies. It's not a bad idea. Let's see. That would be sparks, I think was the... Yeah. There we go. And let's see, for hue... Oh, they're all just going to be... Yeah, I can't change the color here. That's fine. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, actually. Now I sort of just want to put them, make the water actual sparkles. That seems really cool. Let's go to, what is the other thing we could do here? Placement, filters. There's something I'm missing here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, that's what layer it's on. It's advanced. Oh, opacity. We turn that down a little bit. I think that makes it not as cool. Alright, we'll turn it up. And we'll make it bigger. And we'll add some sparkles to this lake. There we go. That might be too big. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and then also around the lights themselves, we could do some sparkles. There we go. There we go. I like it. All right, we're gonna go back to the texture brush. We're gonna go to colors. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna go to black. Yeah, which is there. And let's see, we're gonna turn the opacity really far down. And then we can use this to just darken up some areas of the map. There you go. So we're basically adding additional shadows. This is something we could do in Photoshop if we wanted to, but I'm just going to do it here. There we go. Kind of really sell the whole, like, you don't want to go into the woods vibe by really increasing how dark and shadowy it is over there. There we go. Alright. And we can even create sort of a sense that this is up on a hill a little bit by creating the shadow like that. There we go. Maybe that this is raised up a bit. There we go. Alright. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I like it. I don't know. I don't know if it needs anything else. I'll put a little bit more shadow under the table, I guess. Not too much. There we go. And boom. All right. I'm going to save it. And I think that's going to be it. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. The thing about these maps is you could just peck away at them forever, but I have more than I need for this encounter, so I'm just going to leave it. So now what I might do is either turn off the grid, because I don't really like grids on my map, or leave the grid since it's on the very back of it and I know what the grid's going to be for the map, and just turn the opacity on the grid way down. So let's take a look at our options after it's done saving. Alright, so go to our grid. Oh yeah, that's the thing too, is filters. You can add filters to your maps, which is kind of awesome. You can also do that as you are saving it out as well. But if we wanted to blow out the colors, for example, we could add a saturation filter to it. Alright, let's see. Grid. Alright, we're going to turn the opacity. Shit. Oh no. Did it just reset our whole map? It did. Okay. That's bad. Alright, let's go. Oof. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I don't want to save those changes, bro. Okay. Small heart attack. And that's why you save all the time, even though it takes forever to save. You really do need to make sure you're saving between steps on your map. Or anytime you're sitting there with any sort of indecision, you want to be like, should I save? Yeah, you probably should. All right. So 40 by 40 is good. I'm going to try to turn the opacity down. Nope. Every time I try to turn the opacity down, it resets the map. That's weird. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to turn the grid off, because I don't want to fuck around with that. Alright, let me leave. Go back in. Alright. Once again, I'm asking you to let me mess with the grid, but I'm just going to turn it off. No? Hey, okay. Well, that definitely looks crisp and clean without the map on there. Or without the grid on there. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. So... maybe... I guess if we're being mad scientists here, let me turn it back on. No. No, that, that made it very sad, Dom. That made it very sad. Okay. Alright, so... now again, we're working at 4K. 4K is experimental. Blah, blah, blah. You know, they gave us the disclaimer beforehand. It's alright. We use virtual tabletop. It adds grids for us. We don't need to stress about it. So I will just go to the grid, and I will once again ask it to turn itself off. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. It's either Inkarnate or my Chrome browser, but I don't know. Oh, that's my alarm to finish up this map. I'm trying, Siri. I am trying. I mean, I don't need the map right now, so I guess I could come back later and see if I can get the goddamn map to finish, but let's see. Go in here. I'm going to click this button to hide the grid, maybe? Does that hide it? It does. Okay, nobody touch anything. I'm going to go down and hit the save button now. Okay, pray the rosary, whatever it is you need to do. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I didn't have a tremendous like vision in my mind about how I wanted it to look, other than like the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. So I definitely feel like we at least got that out of it, with all the adorable food and whatnot. I like the Fey influences there. I like all the gold. Yeah, overall, I think it turned out really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and export it now. We'll do a 40 by 40 is fine. And we'll save it out. Sweet. So the Golden Garden is a complete. I can go ahead and share it out, I guess. A mysterious Fae has set the table for guests. in their enchanted grove along the banks of a crystalline lake. Alright, cool. I'm not going to allow anybody to clone it, though. And because we've got assets that they shouldn't have access to. And we'll go ahead and save it. I don't think they'd be allowed to anyways, actually. Save. And to publish. Cool. And I'll throw this in the chat if anybody wants this map. Here you go.